So it's funny, and it's also another reminder of how similar humans and animals are. Just ignore that sound in the background. That's Sissy looking for me. Tex has come to flirt with Santianna. They're here in the shade of the barn. And sheesh, Sissy, I'm trying to make a video here, baby. I'm right here. So what I've done is taken Santianna and I've had to pasture her in here with Tex temporarily because she's in heat right now, or I think that she is. So it's cute because I'm noticing that Gracie, who is obviously still nursing on Mom, has come up. And even though Gracie's still very young, look at how she is learning to be a cow. I threw out some Timothy grass. Yeah, I normally wouldn't be feeding green hay this time of year, folks, but if you notice, now this is only about an 1.5 acre pasture. It's not a real big pasture, and it's dry. We've lost our rain. We were having plenty of rain, now all of a sudden it stopped, which is typical. That happens here. And the grass is drying up, and as you can see, it's very thin, real sparse out there. So I'm sorry about the rooster. Cannot feed the cows without also. Nate, I'm trying to make a video here. So I have to throw over a little bit for the horses as well. They all come running when they see Daddy. Okay. Sheesh! I'm trying to make a video here, son. Go ahead, get it out. Do it now. Do it now. Okay, so what I was saying was, I've been coming out every morning and throwing out some green. I'm done. I think you get the picture. But what I want to show you is not so much the flirting going on between Tex and Santianna. Okay, I'm not videoing you. But look what they've done with Gracie. They sent Gracie off to their room, off to her room. They says, Gracie, why don't you go ahead and go to bed, baby? They put Gracie to nap, while Dad and Mom flirt. And it's funny the way that bulls will flirt with the heifer. It's not just what you have probably seen in on National Geographic videos of the down and dirty. It's actually really, really affectionate the way he takes his horns and he rubs them up against her. He does. He like scratches her back. Similar to how a man might massage a woman's shoulders. Or I remember somebody had given us a little onesie for Lex when he was a baby. And it said, all Mama wanted was a back rub. But you know where I'm going with this. It's cute because things sometimes start off a certain way. And as brutal as the animal kingdom can be, and some of the things that you've all witnessed and seen, even around the farm. I mean, farm life it can be brutal when it comes to mating and reproduction and all of that process. But there's also so many neat things that you're not able to witness when it comes to the courting and the dating. So I think that I've pretty much messed up the entire routine here. But what Tex has done, he's come out and he's taken his horns and he kind of rubbed them along her side. And Santianna, oh, she just loves that so much, she kind of like turns her little back around to him. And then he kind of does what he does now. He kind of does, I'm just gonna kind of, as you can see, I'm purposely putting that beam, this column in the barn right there in the way, so you don't have to see all of that. But no, he'll walk up to her and he'll let her know that she's gotten his attention, and in his own bullish way. And he stares at her and he watches her, and as she walks away, he'll walk up with her. He doesn't let her too far out of his sight. I want y'all to see this. Not the down and dirty, because that's nothing to see there, but the flirting and the courting. And so you all have gotten used to seeing Tex in a whole different role. You've seen him as, destroying rolls of hay and pushing around his feed barrel or his water. He'll turn over his water just to push the barrel. But what you don't get to see very much is the affectionate side. The side that I'm able to watch now with all that's going on with Santianna coming in heat. And I thought it was cute the way she put our little girl over there. Gracie's like been sent to her room so mom and dad can do their thing. Look, there they go together to the shade tree. If you don't have a smile on your face, if you don't feel a little bit of a happy in your heart, anyone who's been married or had a relationship, you know, it doesn't matter if you're a guy or if you're a girl. It doesn't matter. You've experienced that to some extent, and it's a really neat feeling. And and I have just as much watching them court. Do you even call it courting anymore? Does anyone ever say court? I'm trying to find page-specific, appropriate words to use because they're not going out. I mean, come on. But what he's trying to do in his own special way is make her fall for him. Oh, there's so many things I could say, but I'm really trying to filter my words here because this is the kind of video that has to be filtered. Because, like I said, Facebook is not going to allow me to put on a page, even if it's farm related, things that don't meet their community guidelines. And there are some things that just don't meet community guidelines when it comes to farm and farm life. And we are a farm family, and we have only reached you because of our farm videos. So Santianna has found her spot there in the shade. Tex is kind of standing above her. As you can see, he is looking back and forth. He's looking at her, and then he looks down the far pasture towards Billy. Now, I know you can't see from where you're at. I actually can't even see from where I'm at. But Billy stands in the corner staring over here also. Like I said, Santianna is coming into heat, and they excrete, I'm gonna say a pheromone, but that might not be the right word when it comes to animals. But other bulls in the area can pick up on it. And so as of right now, you got Billy at one corner, you got Moses at the other corner, and then of course you have Tex in the pasture with his Santianna, his girl. And this is where she's gonna stay, guys. This is where she's gonna stay enclosed in here for at least the next week or so. I wish my phone could zoom in further. Guys, right now he's licking her behind her ears and her neck. I'll try to take the phone and get a screen recording and then zoom into it, kind of like the way you would do with the photograph. I can't do that. I'm zoomed in all the way with my phone's camera. And it's so sweet. And like I said, it's just something that's very uncharacteristic of what you've all come to know about Tex. You know, if you take our viral videos, the videos with millions of views on them, would you believe that out of the top 10, Tex is in 6 of those? Yeah, out of our top 10 videos with the most views, likes, shares, all of that, would you believe that Tex is in 6 of those? Yet, this is the bad thing, in every one of those, it's something to do with Tex versus Billy. I also, now, okay, so I don't know. Guys, Tex is literally standing over her. Santianna is trying to say, hey, not in my face, move, get out of my face. That's, uh-oh, that might have been one of those slips. It's just, okay, he's gonna lay down right beside her. Oh, yeah. Guys, he's actually laying so close to her where they're actually making body contact. I would walk over. I don't want to get them up. I don't want to spook Gracie. Look at Santianna. She's laid her head over on him. Now she's licking him. Santianna has laid her head over onto Tex's shoulder, and now she's rubbing him with her horn. She's scratching him with her horns. And look at him. He's moving his neck back and forth. Dang it, I'm too far away. I am too far away, and I don't think you can see this. Tex is staring at me now saying, really, Dad? Dad, really? I don't follow you around when you do your date night with Mom. I'm not sitting there and watching y'all at Starbucks enjoying your vanilla bean frappuccino. Did y'all hear that thunder? It's about to come a rain, and we need it bad. Boy, didn't I switch topics over pretty fast. I may come back to more of this. I'm gonna walk out and look at the weather for a minute. Well, I think I can end this video now. As y'all can see, Tex and Santianna have, I'll just say they've kind of worn themselves out there with all their flirting and playfulness. And then they've allowed baby Grace to come back over and enjoy the shade tree with them. And this is the funniest thing. Okay, y'all look at Tex. This is gonna sound horrible. I'm gonna walk a little bit closer because you have to see Tex. Is this not every man after he's done romancing his woman? Give me a second or so to see if I can sneak over. Gonna be real quiet. Is that not the look of exhaustion of every man after he's been romancing his woman for a while? Caught in the act. It's okay. I think it's beautiful. And most folks on this page will find this to be a really neat moment. There was nothing inappropriate videoed. And if you folks can't handle seeing a gentler side of Tex, well, shame on you. If you think he's only about that big brute and bruiser that you've seen take on Billy, you have no idea the other side of him, the family man. He is a lover and a fighter. And which woman would not find him to be a catch? You're a lucky girl, Santianna. You really are. And Tex, you're a lucky guy. Oh, you're an adorable couple. You are. You're a good-looking couple. Want me to leave you alone? Let you get back to your nap?